Welcome back to Bennett's Garage. Today, I would like to introduce you to the boat. I ended up buying a 1996 Searay 17.5 that needed an engine. The guy didn't tell me it needed an engine, but I bought it cheap because he said it just needed the head gaskets. Knowing the 4.3 liter typical Chevy S10 engine is very easy to work on, I decided to give it a chance. And I took it home. Tried to take the heads off to find a great big crack right above the head in the intake side. It's big. So the guy just didn't properly winterize it, hence cracking the block. So I went out to the junkyard, found a $150 core that I just needed the block for. The motor was no good, and proceeded to switch everything over. So from here, the boat is pretty darn pristine. You can see we have 248 hours on the entire boat. Of course, my dog's with me now, and we are officially done building it. Starts right up, and away we go. So here is really the beginning of the project. After I got it home, I put it in the garage to really see what was going on with it, to see if the heads truly were blown head gaskets or not. It's a beautiful little boat. As I'm tearing apart, I did notice that it was not head gaskets. It's actually a cracked head. As you can see that right about here. So at this point, I pretty much knew that the engine block was no good. I had to go out and find something from the junkyard, a core, that would be my new block. I had no intention on ever running another marine block because the Chevy 4.3 is the exact same as the Mercruiser 4.3. Now this is the 4.3 LX motor, which is the M90 block. And they're readily available at the junkyard. I ended up picking one up for $150, a 2004 that already had the brass plugs in it, so it might already came out of a boat. But yeah, I ended up just swapping everything over and going. And you can see originally it came up with 242 hours. Already put 6 hours on the boat. So unfortunately, a lot of the video that I have here was lost. As I'm getting the engine back in the boat, I started working on the trim pump, and I'm getting up movement and trailer movement, but I have no down movement. So I really started tearing apart the trim pump and found the lower solenoid is not activating. Upper one works fine, the lower one doesn't, which happens to be the lower trim. So I'm gonna have to tear that out and put in a new solenoid. Alright, I am going to try to start this thing. You can still see I have the trim pump taken out, but I think I have the motor together far enough where I can at least try to start. So, and well, I'm good with that.